something. I've been hunting this man down, right? I've been stalking him.
Yeah, relax. You need to relax. You see, what you have here, let me tell you what you have here. What you have here is some of the most important, some of the most vital, right? Some of the most vital content from this continent. You feel me? This is important things here, right? So you can't do this like you're handling a God bless A. Reese, God bless MT, but you can't handle it like you're handling them. Because them dudes, them dudes are dope. But you dealing with a different animal right now. You're dealing with a different animal. All right? You're dealing with a different animal. This animal, right? This animal comes from the Amazon, from places where men don't go. You feel me? So every time he says something, it needs to be paid the utmost attention to. You feel me?
Yes.
You feel me? And I know you too. And I know you're thorough.
Yeah.
And I know you're thorough.
Yeah.
So all I'm doing is preaching to the choir. I know what you do. But I'm just saying, I'm doing it for the benefit of your people. to let them know that what we're dealing with right now is rare breed things. Alright?
Alright. Shout out to Stogie T showing us love all the time. So as I was saying, I'm dealing with an animal.
Different.
From the Amazon.
An endangered species, if you will.
An endangered species that I've been chasing, stalking, loving, appreciating. What's popping, young?
Who would have thought the prey would chase the predator? I mean, at the end of the day, the circle of life sometimes is in reverse. But I'm doing well. I'm happy to be back to the city 2019. I never thought I'd make it this far, to be honest with you.
Why?
Sometimes you are clouded by doubt, especially when you're in a place where not everyone is singing your praises, always. It took a while for people to actually warm up and make me the spokesperson. But also, as you told me before this interview took place, I spoke it into the universe. I spoke it into existence that one day my people will follow me and elect me as their leader. Because it's one thing to call yourself a leader, it's another thing when your people call you their leader. And that's where we are right now, and I'm very happy that Joburg is starting to realize that as well.
I remember, I think it was last year, and you were saying, if Joburg people are not talking about you, then it's almost like you don't matter.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the work that you have done for Cape Town doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You still feel the same?
I mean, it's always going to be an uphill battle for me, but at the same time, I take on adversity. Sometimes the pressure brings out the best in you. If you listen to the album also, I can see that I've grown. Even me, I can listen to my own songs and be like, wow, the content is so different, the subject matter is so different. Even my grammar, the words I'm using, like I can even see my vocabulary has extended and it has grown as well in terms of the lyricism of it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, one way or another, they're gonna have to accept me. This is what you're gonna get. What you see is what you're gonna get. So it's either you take me as I am or don't take me at all.
Now tell me what brought about that change. Because it's not like you were not dope before.
No doubt,
it's not like you didn't have a crazy vocabulary before.
No doubt.
But you've leveled up. What brought that on?
I mean, time brought it on, the sense of urgency also. I feel like I can't wait for people to catch up to where my thought process is. I have to kind of lead them and show them where I am already and hope that they can skip a few stages and get to where I am already, So I understand that takes time, it takes patience, but I could no longer wait. I had to make songs like YVR about the political state of the country. I had to make Third Generation about drug abuse. I had to make Pellet Gun about gun abuse. I couldn't wait until someone else came along or until 30 more of our brothers and sisters died.
So it is Freedom Day.
No doubt.
And Back to the City always happens on Freedom Day. And you are somebody who does delve into social ills, political ills, as you've just mentioned.
For sure.
And things outside of, it's nice, we're balling, we're partying, that kind of vibe. Speak to me about what you think freedom means and how freedom and hip-hop align.
Well, number one, hip-hop is about freedom of speech, I believe. Hip-hop is also done by the disadvantaged bracket of citizens, of society. So if I look at it, you allow these people to live in your society, but you don't want them to say anything about how bad your society is. And once they say it, you actually try and ban them and sanction their voices from being heard. So number one, hip hop has always been an outspoken genre of music. From the days of Public Enemy, NWA, Run DMC, Zulu Nation, those guys always had a message. So if I look at it, hip hop is like the one genre of music that says exactly what's on the mind of the average man walking in the street, you know, and that's the link between the two. And freedom in itself, freedom is a state of mind. Freedom is a state of mind. You can be in prison and still be free. Physically, you will be obviously barred and caged, but mentally, if you are reading, if you are writing, if you are communicating in some way with even your cellmates, it can make you feel as though those walls don't exist.
Yep.
If you are free inside your mind. I know it's kind of a hard thing to say because I never been to jail, so I can't speak on behalf of my brother in jail, but I do know that if you live in a free state of thinking, no one will ever be able to lock you up and chain your mind.
Things take time. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel like I got the album of the year, baby.
Oh.
I say that with confidence. When I say album of the year, I don't mean they're gonna give me a fucking plaque and an award and be like, yes, album of the year. But I feel like in terms of what I've said, in terms of the mission statement that I have given to the youth of South Africa, it's no one else that said some shit like this before.
So where to from here, Mr. Album of the Year?
The album of the year is going to shoot a music video for every single song on the album. I have 5 done so far and I have 15 more to go. Things take time.
Things take time indeed. It took us time to get Young and out here, but we definitely got him. He killed his performance as well. And all I have to say is, it's Kapstad Nayer.